I'm Kurt. I'm 64 years old. Regarding the recent events in our country around racism, I've experienced a wide span of feelings and thoughts, including confusion, ignorance, anger, sadness, guilt, shame, a lot of anxiety, and a tiny bit of hope. I have been trying to listen more and honestly examine my life as it relates to racism. I've had some hard and painful conversations that have left me confused, fearful, and at the same time feeling strangely loved. I see contradictions in me, and I'm trying to be honest about them. On the one hand, I think I'm not racist. On the other hand, I'm discovering how sometimes I think and act racist. I'm afraid that if I'm honest and expose my contradictions, that I'll be rejected, judged. It's far easier for me to play the perception game that I'm one of the good guys. Yet something is calling me to take a look at my contradictions. Julie and I were 23 years old, about to get married. Someone was throwing a party for us in Alabama. At one point in the evening, some of the older men at the party invited me to go out back and visit. They wanted me to do some shots of bourbon with them, kind of test out my manliness, I guess. At that time in my life, I was a proud non-drinker. I thought the Christian thing to do was to stand up for what I believed in and to tell them all, no thanks, I don't drink. At some point, the men started talking about the help, the black people who worked for them and referred to them as their N-word. They were speaking as though these people were their property. They were laughing and comparing how their N-word was better than your N-word. It was ugly, cruel. I felt awkward. I knew it was deeply wrong. I remember feeling sick to my stomach and not sure what I should do. These were much older men. I felt like I was supposed to show them respect. I knew what they were saying was wrong, but I didn't say a thing. I just stood there. I'd just taken pride in my not drinking as if there was something really important about that. Yet I said absolutely nothing about what really mattered: the evil, racist conversation. I was complicit by not speaking up and saying something like, friends, I think this is wrong. Act justly, love mercy, walk humbly with your God, love God and your neighbor as yourself. When I hear those words come out of my mouth, candidly, I feel a sense of guilt because I don't do those things very well, unless it benefits me in some way. At the same time, I do believe God forgives me. I'm banking everything on that. I also feel a renewed desire to discover what it means for me to live out justice, mercy, and love in response to God's love, not to earn it. And I'm also believing more and more that righteousness and justice go hand in hand. My call to action is to make a sacrifice for a specific person who is experiencing racial marginalization and discrimination, and to speak up for justice when it is uncomfortable and costs me.